Okatakyire Afrifa ni buefu there. The NDC they continue to do tribal politicking. Why Ghana mayimo. Na so osha mesima what handle all your politics in Ghana. Into sabe NDC. Don't they know that their members no more from a woman? People are learning from former President Domani Mahama. People are learning from Fifi Kwete. People are learning from Sam George. Now, when you know, one some more can is against people's religion, people's aspirations, people's interests. Obanadama, how can we build this country? When they get to campaigns, one campaigns, they don't even talk about their manifesto. They leave their manifesto behind. They will be while to Ayampia or against the MPP party. Now, see, the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Mawan Denti. Every now and then, be at a Ayampia Kotin every now and then. Now, Sabagana Maima, one of the most devastating experiences are Yenya Warrior or Yan Ghanaian politics, your tribal politicking, another tribal politics. There, Boshani there, Obi Wafa Bibi. Sabi for Subian you. Now, I said that just because of the other scores, political scores, now about must now double to go just to be able to make sure that we win certain vote. Ghana, certain things we are in politics, actually in Ghana, no, it works, but it looks like moving forward, no, certain things are going to change because people are actually thinking differently. Oh, yeah, then need to make some just recently, you with Sam George or Kansembi. There, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ever since I want to know that be time I vice president, time I be vice president. Since I want to know the flag by there, according to Sam George, nan kasne no masam said there. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or a religious prostitute. Imagine, academy as the chair of vice president. Now, essentially honorable member in parliament, essentially honorable member for Ningo Pram Pram. She would debre mesimoti, she would debut mesimoti, and you see this all this manner of things to your vice president just because a pede score political point. Na itum ne win elections. Na e break na eba modern babatinada. What are you teaching one of na where members of your party? No? What are you telling them? What are you telling the youth of this country? That when they also grow, they also should also do the same thing. This is very bad and it should be condemned right from the root. No more crying there. Sam George being a member, another honorable member in parliament for the National Democratic Congress, no. Onankasa ne president, the former president. Onankasa no opremu nankasa no former President John Dramani Mahama nasupokra wakabi. Nasupokra come out to boot Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na bam there. Say if the vice president, that is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, say if he even wants to try to even become the flag bearer, there's no way there. The MPP will give it to him. But in the Abasam the way see. Today, no, the whole thing is different because of the fact that now, since I'm based on politics, now the NDC want to bring one thing into the space so that people will believe. They want to make sure that why they were tarnish or the very core, the very value, the very experiencer. The Ghanaian, ordinary Ghanaian is supposed to experience just because they're equal outsider. You see the kind of politics that they do are. If there all sort of anyampian and dama. Although they are still there, but they are really talking about something that develops their country. You feel me? They are really talking about something that develops their country, and they are thinking of accountability. But imagine there, if you say something of this sort about your own vice president, because whether you like it or not, he's a vice president not for me, not for anybody. He's a vice president for the north, for people at the south, people at the east, and people at the west. As far as he's within the borders of Ghana. So you have to respect him. He's not a president for all the MPP people only. He's also the president for all NDC people as well. The CPP, literally everybody. Because you are wanting to come into power. Wanting to come into power, maybe so as some there. Into sebi, or chinebina se eba power. Into a patch there. Also, maybe power no. So also was there or sana. Are you trying to tell me there? There's as Bob Marley told you there. Who the cap fit? Let them wear it. There, Asamia King. So was it the same measure? Also was the kind of same thing with the Tiawa. Are you going to like it? The golden rules at play here. What some members of the NDC. Now, I am shocking Pokra there. Fifi Kwete, the General Secretary Pokra there of Oya NDC. Otumuka Sembia there. Musheni ding. Hey. Che, Okatakyire Afrifa kranu befu. Because Ocean someone made some water now. Also the history of Oya NDC. na wonya kan yi bia as running mate Capi Mbira Rollins was now also Atamus Nisim just making him running mate tada mbrikra ko na yimpo kra nka woyi na ba okra ka woyi na to baby kra also even the one national organizer of NDC no he never becomes Ashanti person. He every time he be an of certain specific places in Ghana. Also why is it that there Aaron Cow parts in it? Because one kasa na ero kan sam no one kasa sukra no one po efinu one kasa hu ye fi deda na nya abota na ko bi no hu fi. You are forgotten about the fact that you are so dated to the point that when someone can it dates yourself. That is the reason why some people are saying that they don't want to vote for the NDC. They actually want to concentrate on the MPP because actually NDC now, they really don't really speak to the facts of the matter. Or they want to throw certain kinds of shades. Then by your they will read certain political scores. Just like that. They just want to capture the oil political power. In the end, you know, in Fasubia Rumbado, the ordinary Ghanaian, just because of the fact they also told to Ayampian, they think people should vote for them. The MPP is going to stand. The MPP is going to make sure that some of these things now are coming down, and they will come down. The reason why not some of these things ought to be talked to, and then the other kadam is because Maframo weyemu, and they are learning from us. Maframo weyemu, and they are learning from us. Yemu binumuzi yensha da yengini baby. But them rabaya painful. Obayo baby yako, nem painful baba shemona name. It is very, very important today. Ebenya good teachings, good experiences. Not sure my former papa. Now what the NDC Fifi Kote Oraka, former President John Dramani Mahama, Honorable Sam George, Daman Kofi Basing na, and even more. They are saying things that it is going to cause a lot of tribal politics, tribal politics. There, mentem wants to be baba just because of one or two things. Sometimes the poker who men can be. Because this is so an emotional thing. And that's the ethical. Imagine that you are a fancy and someone is using your being a fancy against you. How would that feel? Now, I'm asking myself into some George Okada man samano. Don't remind him Okada man samano. Or if you got Okada man samano, into where he comes from, aren't there Muslims there? Muslims are there in their numbers. Aren't there Zongo communities there? And there Muslim communities in Ningo Pram. And so when you Zongo community Pokrana and there Muslims in Ningo Pram. I mean, this is Adam and Yeme or they ya stop. That is why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is always going to be a threat to the NDC. So sometimes we are not perturbed. We don't want to talk about some of these things, but Okatakyire Afrifa didn't send me. Now I go deep down to the history of the NDC. Now Otia Zinemu, Obama's now obey expose anymore. Then it's that yes, son, what the NDC is doing far. It is something that they are actually making sure that they bring down the MPP just because of one damn way. They are so experienced in propaganda, but the MPP will stand tall. What may you call Nekati as some of Okatakyire Afrifa or the Tuga?
Party numbers are come for party, you come for party. To Alaji Aliu Mahama. Is Mahmoud Bawumia actually dreaming that in the unlikely event of MPP winning power, somehow, after Akufo-Addo had run his term, he, Mahmoud Bawumia, will be made the candidate of the MPP? Are you dreaming, Mahmoud Bawumia? Are you dreaming? You don't know the party in which you are? You don't understand that if you are not an Ashanti or an Achim, you have no chance?
Ghana for Muntie. Sa fifi quite voice we nyansa bi anim. Sa ade ya okan nyansa kitikiti say enim especially that last party hono Muntie hoyi. And this kind of tribal politics you become.
You don't know the party in which you are? You don't understand that if you are not an Ashanti or an Achim, you have no chance?
Fifi Kwete party now wumuno. Mumusa Fifi Kwete say from 1992 basin there, Omafa Santini be even as running mate da. Say the MPP for crowd the January, Womufa Yanum Sinfo as running mate. na yebusa Fifi Kwete say from 1992 besi ne even party chairman kroma for Asantini bida. This kind of reckless statement politicians make in this country and they think are normal. For politics sakes, either biana ye trip pimu reckless statement. Fifi Kwete say Dr. Mahama Bawumia and Dr. Mahama Bawumia were the flag bearer of the MPP. But is the conversation supposed to be the way MPP or ya Sante or ya Chem or ye any Mona Mosia say Eja mo party no aya mo pa can't vote. I can't vote you so see a can papa padia asante for the doors who are can system nim. And so every 1992 base in the month for Asantini biada. Ejiaga samosumo party ni anti Asantiana. Yeah. Kwawundi. Fifi Kwete nena se for a reckless statement we going into a year election 2024 we are going to police the political arena. Just so tribal reckless statement manifest you nanya sam nianka MPP party yet SG Dombo kaho SD Dombo kaho SG Anto ene Modesto Apalumo womunyina Modesto Apalu ni nana ene Kofi Akpalu womunyina ya before SG Anto waya ibeni anya de 3 UP tradition no. Na ya na me blaming Crawford ya na me blame o muso munim the history nipa bonifo bi be hijack ye no mkotam di miensa ebeto so dan kwadombo buzia ana ama manfo no hunu se wo ye part of the party dan kwa ye de bayi dan kwa ne ye de bayi a enu nti SG Anto no a wono di free igbema mu ba ye Modesto Apalu no di free igbema mu ba ye wo mu nyina na boa ye wo mu nyina na boa me ati UP tradition enso de ye ka dodo no anim se igbefo kra no UP tradition wo mu dia na party ayati yedi Muslim Youth Association na teye yetimi tena wa ma NDC for beba target sa party ni say wo mo ye anti notness anti Muslim eyeda ya efise ni pa bonifo no be hijack party no wo mo kotam din bi the din is very alien to our tradition dan kwadombo buzia it is ona na anya dan kwa ona na anya domo ona na anya buzia dia na is a party no nka ho Victor Osu amobra ena kofinti kan so Victor Osu yeka yedu 79 ani a jump Victor Osu boni a wo mo nananom di wo honti wo mo nananom di ye wo mo nananom na ma eye presidency koso nkunkum mu agona ye ntam kase ba akono no presidency ankwa agona asante agona mkrom yeka dankwa dombo buzia na mo ka dombo buzia no Victor Osu du ani party nanim ohun anya na ani ehwedi ano mo ne Reverend Santiantwi ene you can say former Asante Pioneer editor ano mkofa sa Eagle wo mo say Eagles club wo 1992 eto mo so te dankwa buzia club wo mo de na mu ano mbe ye say dankwa buzia club no eno na ye the foundation of MPP anya no kore MPP na si wo no igbefo dia MPP na si wo no ye nuan manwona fo dia MPP na si won yenuanom notness wo mo dia MPP na si won yenuan masantefo dia wo bia dia Nemom tribal politics year into election 2024 etwacha NDC for ne pe tribal politics pa wo mo pe pa NDC for pe ye bi ni Fifi Kwete dia ho general secretary Fifi Kwete nanka Fifi Kwete kura kan kensi wa na yenya wo pe mu nu ankasa yenti wo pe mu nu ankasa.
I feel sad when I see some of our northern brothers running around and also doing this. They will use you and dump you. I want to live to see the day. You let anything happen today, and let our brother Bawumia say he's standing for president in MPP. They will never give it to him. I can assure you. When the misfortune hit us, and our late
Yifrim. Mama yenya sa reckless tribal comment no. Very reckless. And now no HSA NDC yemusa the NDC say even national organizer kwa mo di bia ma Asantinida. Yemusa NDC. Edi asemwa ana party no amatie no a mo pe eye vote nti da bia just ye play the tribal card asemwa de ba asemwa asantefo ye de ba ya
ko
momi aso kwa didi kurom a
freedom
edi asemwa ana da bia party ye timwo woman ye timwo enye ideas bi ne ye hye enye na se bi o ye ka ana ye nuanom de ye fo mo ne ye yusu ni adampo mo de mo mfa asantefo running mate na mo yusu o mo ndampe o mo bi
ko
momfa bi da
ko
akan community no amunya mu vote free na asantefo na do so akan community nim na momfa bi da yi
freedom
etianga sa musumu ya anti asante party ana
ko
former president Mahama, this kind of reckless statement, I think we must do away with it.
Exactly.
Fifi Kwete, this kind of reckless statement, you must do away with it.
Exactly.
We are not going to countenance any tribal politics in this country again. And when I be a catchy womu fever, womusi chinchina, they want to erase the tag of erasing tag bien wo boni akufuado ne busu afo babedi party ne de dankwa dongo buzi abeto so entina sa tag ne bai
freedom.
Na muka mu history yes SG anto frey bemem muka mu history yes Modesto akwaluwa ya ngonani ana muka mu history yes Dr. Agama munyina at some point be join UP tradition wa anya ne sanka ye nuan ma ngona fo fi so monka ho no
freedom.
Young Kanokore,
and
cram for MPP, yet a party no Makaho, gashi for me, you, say man can ya, gashi for me, a year, you woman you not can win your tea party no. Yes. Kobisa the tradition of a MPP. UP tradition, and Mr. Parties be burunum and a kabum. Now you then you do 1992. Boninti Makofa, down Quadum Buzia. I mean, young man for Moka party no. Menu anomon krafo moka party no
sapepepe
ya otamaklo wa edini wanya enkrani egbeni oka party no ene ye yiwo munyina afirim courage kasika enso munyina eno kra de wo kan no haidi me kan the tradition no ankasa no tradition no ankasa me ka tradition no
sapepepe
o me kan no kore tribal politics and ukrum ha enya dwuma bio tribal politics and ukru no enya dwuma bio
sapepepe
and we refuse to be what they want us to be.
Exactly.
We are who we are and that's the way it's going to be.
Sure.
Vivi kwati yentie ni bio na we enya dwuma vivi we obi am yada wo knowledge level was soro but this kind of reckless tribal comment.
I feel very sorry for Dr. What's his name? Mahmoud Bawumia. Is that it? All he needs to do is to take a good look at what happened to Alhaji Aliyu Mahama. Is Mahmoud Bawumia actually dreaming that in the unlikely event of MPP winning power, somehow, after Akufo-Addo had run his term, he, Mahmoud Bawumia, will be made the candidate of the MPP? Are you dreaming, Mahmoud Bawumia? Are you dreaming? You don't know the party in which you are? You don't understand that if you are not an Ashanti or a team, you have no chance?
Politics. Sesiana Kwakunti draw my attention say from 1992. And yes, JJ Rollins saw Professor Milson, sir, Eddie Takashi Epejan, sir, and this woman elected Akan as a flag bearer.
Sapepepe.
Omunye bida. Na no so yatenawa MPP fo e ko to hye wo monto no kura ye nkanti na party ye pese ye gikon krofo bi fie nti ya na ye nkrofo bi nananom din afiri so ana ye de nananom ate party ne to an party na be sa akamfo party so nya akamfo party
sapepepe
akamaka
wow within the same bounds of communication no